All right, let's rewind the clock. Way back. I'm talking 3.5 billion years ago. Imagine a world with no trees, no animals, not even grass. Just a barren, rocky landscape, with volcanoes spewing ash and lightning crackling across a toxic sky. Earth was wild, unpredictable, and honestly, kind of terrifying. But here's the twist. In the middle of all that chaos, something incredible was brewing. Deep in the oceans, where sunlight barely reached, the first building blocks of life were coming together. Picture tiny molecules, simple, but full of potential, bumping into each other, mixing, reacting, all thanks to the planet's wild energy. Now, I know what you're thinking. How does life even start from a bunch of chemicals? Well, that's the magic of chemistry. Over time, these molecules formed more complex structures, like amino acids and nucleotides, the stuff that makes up proteins and DNA. It wasn't quick. It took millions of years of trial and error, with molecules sticking, breaking apart, and sometimes forming something new. Then, somewhere in those ancient seas, a breakthrough happened. The first cell-like bubbles, protocells, formed. They were simple, just little blobs with a soft shell, but they could trap other molecules inside. And that changed everything. These protocells started to copy themselves, using the energy around them. It was messy, imperfect, but it was the first spark of life. Imagine it, the tiniest, most fragile beginnings, floating in a vast alien ocean. No eyes, no brains, just chemistry and luck. But from these humble origins, all life on Earth would eventually grow. Every plant, every animal, even you and me. We all trace our roots back to that ancient moment, when the first living things blinked into existence. It's wild to think about, right? The next time you look at a blade of grass or a bug crawling by, remember, it all started 3.5 billion years ago, with a few lucky molecules and a whole lot of cosmic chaos. That's the story of life's first chapter. And trust me, it only gets weirder from here.